Welcome to World News to Philippines. Here are our latest news. Last Sunday, North Korea launched a ballistic missile into the sea off its east coast, ahead of scheduled military maneuvers involving South Korean and US forces, as well as a visit to the region by US Vice President Kamala Harris. The South Korean military stated it was a single short-range ballistic missile, fired from the Taechon region of North Pyongyang province, shortly before 7 a.m. local time, and flew roughly 600 kilometers, 373 miles, at a height of 60 kilometers, and a speed of Mach 5. Following the launch, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Kim Soon-kyam and the U.S. Forces Korea Commander Paul Akamara discussed the situation and emphasized their preparedness to respond to any threat or provocation from North Korea, according to the statement. South Korea's National Security Council convened an emergency meeting to examine retaliatory actions, and the launch was criticized as a clear breach of United Nations resolutions of the Security Council, as well as an unacceptable act of provocation. The launch was relayed to South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol, who arrived in Seoul late Saturday after a tour to the United Kingdom, the United States, and Canada, according to the presidential office. According to Japan's defense minister, Yasukazu Hamada, the missile reached a maximum height of 50 kilometers and may have flown on an erratic course. According to Hamada, it is outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone, and there have been no complaints of shipping or air traffic concerns. In a statement published following the launch, the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command said it was aware of the launch and was communicating closely with partners, while reaffirming the U.S. commitment to South Korean and Japanese defense. The launch follows the arrival of the nuclear-powered American aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan in South Korea for 4 days of joint exercises with South Korean forces from September 26 to 29, as well as Harris's anticipated visit to Seoul this week. Meanwhile in Russia, a military commissioner in eastern Siberia was shot at a recruitment site on Monday, sparking further opposition to Russian President Vladimir Putin's widespread mobilization. The event occurred in Ust-Ilimsk, a city in eastern Siberia near Lake Baikal, one of Russia's poorest areas. Recruiting is said to have been more vigorous in such areas to make up for a lower draft quota in the country's wealthier towns further west. According to police footage circulating on social media, the gunman, Ruslan Zinin, was apprehended at the site. The massacre is the most heinous act of defiance yet against Putin's partial mobilization launched last week to bolster up his failing invasion of Ukraine. Since then, almost 2,000 people have been detained during anti-draft protests around the country. That's all for today's latest news. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this video, feel free to like and share this video. Also click the subscribe and the notification bell to get updated on our latest